this simply. Okay, I'll share my screen now. Okay. I'm sure most of you know about VLOOKUP, but again, presuming that you don't know what is a VLOOKUP, how to do a VLOOKUP, what does a VLOOKUP do? Suppose you have two Excel sheets. Okay, one here you have employee number, name, and department. Now you need to know what is the salary of these employees. Okay, what I will do from here, how to this is a shortcut which you can go here, click here, you see function, click on that function. Okay, you will see a VLOOKUP. Okay, insert function. Okay, you can see here first will be which one you want. Both sheets have this employee ID same, so whichever is the same you should take this. Okay, take, so employee ID is the same, so this is the lookup. And now next is the table array. Table array, I'll go to sheet 2, go to these two. Okay, and count it, which is number we are getting from sheet 2b, so put it 2. Okay, it is the count of number of columns. Okay, 2. And range lookup is always 0. Okay, done. Okay, here what an important thing what you need to do is you need to freeze this function F4. Okay, then it will take the entire thing. Okay, debit marketing is 104 and 105 is not there. See, so that means it is not taking in. So you can go back to, this is an example to show that you can go back to, and 106. Now again, when you put 106 and 107, that means these data is not correct. You can ask and get the data corrected. You have to fill this up and make this corrected. Okay, you get this. So this is how VLOOKUP works. Okay, this is just simple, I'm saying, example. Now I'm going for SUMIF. Now I want to know what is the total from here. I want to know what is the total of HR, finance, IT, marketing. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just HR, finance, IT, marketing. Okay. I'll just copy this here and I'll put here. And here I'll use SUMIF. Okay. I'm using the function SUMIF. Okay. Insert function. SUMIF, I will, range is the whole thing is the range. Okay. Criteria is this. Okay. HR. And sum range is this. Okay. Again, freeze this function F4. Done. Okay. It gives HR total is 1600. Just to confirm, HR this plus this, you have a total 1050. Is range will be A1. Okay. Range will be this 1050. Okay. Now I see 500 plus 550 is 1050. Same way, again, this range also freeze it, please. Function F4. 1 second. Back here, function F. Where is F4 not working? Function F again. I'll put a dollar. Sometimes this doesn't work, then I just manually put the dollar. It freezes the whole thing. And if just to see if you don't do this, then what happens? You take this finance, you add this, you get a total of finance is 700 plus 800 plus 900 is 2400. You get 2400. Now suppose you didn't put a freeze mark, what happens is, just to show you, when you don't put a freeze thing, okay, what happens is, suppose I will do this, I'm deleting this and I'll put the range as this, okay? And some range also, I'm not putting the dollar figure. What happens if you don't put the dollar figure? Done. Then it takes, first one will be correct. Then the rest ones, marketing is just taking 400. Marketing is 400. IT is taking 900, 600 plus 300. This is taking, but if you have a longer data, it doesn't take. But since it is a shorter thing, it did take up the total, but better to freeze it. But for now, this is the sum if. Now I'll go to concatenate function. Suppose you want to have these two together in one line, like you want some Alice and Smith in one row together. What you should do is equal to, you can do concatenate, but I use equal to only. Equal to this, and then I put a space, okay? Just to put a space, you need to put apostrophe, okay? This gives a space, and Smith, okay? It will give you Alice dash. Now, if you want here, you want in this, you want a dash. You can put Alice dash Smith, it will take Alice, okay? You will see. Now you have a big data, you want to combine all of this together, you can use equal to function here, okay? And now from here, if I want only the first three letters of the first row, what you should do is write function equals to write. I'm doing the write function. Here, I will do this one. From here, I just need the first three words. What I'll do, this, comma, 3. Okay. Nobody's put the timer on. I don't know what's the timer. Time, just remind me when 5 minutes are over. Okay. Just first three words will come when you use the write function. Okay. This is another thing which is pivot table. I'm sure all of you know this, but just a quick recap because we use it extensively. Insert pivot table. Okay, I'll go here, take the whole thing. Now I want it by, say, employee. Okay, okay, I'll go take the pivot table range. Okay, I'll just quick, little slow. Okay, insert pivot table. You take the whole range, okay, and then okay. From here, we will need, say, department, and then by employee, you put here department, okay. Then I need the employee. I'll put this employee down here, okay. Then I need the sales amount, will be sum of sales, okay. Now I need the month. I can put this month up here. Then it will give month wise. Now you want to see it in tabular form. Then here, pivot table analyze, and you can, I go by here, right click, pivot table options, then display. I do it classic pivot table layout. This is how I do. You can do it up there also. Okay. And my favorite is I always need a comma. So what you do here, number format. Number, you put a comma. Okay, then the whole thing comes. Now here, one function you have, you just click here, you can see small black arrow. If you click like this, it will take all this. Then you can, for better presentation, you can make it into color and make this, say, this color. See, this looks cool. And one more thing is, suppose you want the March to be in front. Simple add here, take it, pull it, drag it. You can play around. And then Jan, you need it that side, you can play around this way. Okay. So this was pivot table. Simple, easy, but this is what we extensively use. And here now I have kind of, some, like maybe some data you have. something like this. You just want it to be aligned and properly done. What you can use is a trim function equals to trim. Okay, trim function equals to trim, and then you do this. Okay, equals to this. Then it will take up entire thing that we had done. See, Frank, David, it has come into proper alignment. Okay, this is the trim function. Now, another which all of you may be aware of, again, a small shot, transpose. I'll show you. I'll take this data and I want to transpose it. Like how transpose work, I'll do Control C. For me, it is Command. And then I go here, paste special. I go here, paste special. Then I will do transpose. Then you can transpose it. Paste special, it has, because it has value. Paste special, values, and transport. No. What I now I'll do here, paste special, I'll go to paste special, then I'll select values, transpose, okay. Then you see it's coming this way. Okay, team, this was the basic refresher. Next term when I do that, I'll do a little advanced.